Inside Out.
Won't it be great to be back out on the ice?
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic.
It's a pretty good depiction of depression in a teenager. People often expect kids and teenagers to appear sad when they're depressed, but more commonly you see teenagers as irritable. There is literally the absence of joy in her mind, and she's not necessarily sad, she's irritable. She doesn't know what to do or what to say that might be polite because she's not focused on that.
Did you guys pick up on that?
Sure did. Something's wrong.
Should we ask her? Let's probe, but keep it subtle so she doesn't notice.
So, how was the first day of school?
She's probing us.
The other part of this that's really good is the depiction of the parents, while humorous. The mom's wondering, what do I do? What do I do for my daughter? Something's not quite right. They have a sense that something's not okay. I think it's pretty clear as you see her more throughout the movie that she's suffering from some depression. In depression, you look for a depressed mood or that irritability in an adolescent. You look at loss of appetite, difficulty with sleep. Are the things that interested her still joyful to her? So hockey used to be, it doesn't seem to be anymore. How she's concentrating, she's not even focused on the questions. It's kind of, huh, what? You look at all of these things and together they describe a picture of depression. Kids feel a lot of different things, and especially in the teenage years, what they're interested in is new to them. And they don't know how to explore that sometimes. So all these feelings do intermix and do exist in the head of a teenager. I'm somebody who doesn't believe that teenage years need to be all kinds of crazy. I think actually they can be enjoyable years, but it's important for parents to let kids explore life and to take chances.
School was great, all right?
Riley, is everything okay?
Sir, she just rolled her eyes at us. What is her deal?
Riley also just moved from Minnesota to San Francisco, which is like moving to the moon. So it's totally understandable that she would feel out of place. Even little things are hard for her to get used to. When I see kids, one of the things I ask, are there any major life changes? Because it can really be jarring to somebody.
Riley, I do not like this new attitude.
Oh, I'll show you attitude, okay?
No. Stay happy!
What is your problem? Just leave me alone.
It is common for kids and teenagers, though, to have mood issues, to have depression, to have anxiety. And in some areas, the Bay Area, for instance, New York, there's high pressure. So you often see kids with a lot of anxiety.
That's it. Go to your room. Now.
Good job, gentlemen. That could have been a disaster.
Well, that was a disaster.
With adolescents, there are certain approaches that I recommend parents take. You learn a lot more from an adolescent when you are sitting side by side with them or walking side by side with them as opposed to direct eye contact. That's more threatening for a teenager. So if you go to a baseball game or if you're driving or walking, you're gonna get a lot more out of that teenager than you would if you're sitting there talking to them eye to eye. Also, probing is a good word. You don't have to probe the teenager. You can make observations. You can make quick observations. That can be really helpful for fostering conversation. This movie is actually really supposed to be about mental health. They had consultants working on the film, psychologists, and people who really did explore emotions. They really wanted to get it to be an accurate depiction of mental health issues. So I really like this movie, and I think they did a good job depicting that. And also, the parents feel so helpless, and they just want their kid to feel good. And that's a message I see all the time from parents.